Life in Moldova was quite a bit different than Romania. There were definitely some differences and some very similar things. So we lived in blocks. The blocks definitely felt different than Romanian blocks. They were a little bit more Russian style. A lot of people, the person I was with, they would speak Russian and I spoke Romanian. And a lot of times people would mix in between the languages. So like half their sentence would be in Russian and half would be in Romanian. So we called it Moldovenește. And it was super fun because people could just understand both languages and really get by in both languages. In Moldova, I lived in a small city called Orhei. There were quite a few like dirt streets that you would walk on. So you'd walk on these dirt streets, where in Romania, we pretty much stayed in the big cities and kind of stayed on all the paved streets. But Orhei was awesome in terms of the city size. It was a lot smaller. So I loved Moldova for that reason. There, you could definitely tell there was a lot more Russian influence on it. It did have a different feel than Romania, but still, I loved Moldova. They had borscht, which is a soup, like a beet soup. Never thought I would like anything with beets in it, but I loved borscht. They had awesome food. It was a fun time to be in Moldova for sure. So the language in Moldova was definitely different than parts of Romania. So each part of Romania had their own different language, but in Moldova, instead of saying something like mă grăbesc, they would say mă grăghesc. So they would swap in these G's in these languages. So they would also call Orhei Orge. And it was kind of cool just seeing the language difference in between Moldova and even Iași, which was just 30 miles from the border of Moldova. It was super incredible, super fun to see the language difference there.